Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're giving you our Week 16 fantasy football starts and sits for the Friday Christmas game of Minnesota Vikings at New Orleans Saints. That's right, it's championship week getting kicked off on Christmas Day. We're here to help you make all the right decisions on who should be in your lineup and who you need to sit. Let's start this fantasy football podcast right meow.
Real nice. Hey everyone, I am Justin. That is Kyle, and this is the Fantasy Football Upside. Thanks for dropping by our Fantasy Football podcast and YouTube channel. We appreciate it. Definitely want to check out our Week 16 waiver wire episode from yesterday. Kyle's going to point. He's also going to point down below because you can get it in the description down there.
Yeah.
Do you know why they need to check it out, Kyle?
Why is that?
Because it is the championship game week.
Yes, it is.
Sandbagging son of a...
Yeah.
And we are here to help you win that
championship.
We're going to give you our starts and sits for Week 16 Friday Christmas football game. Yes, Friday, not Thursday. It's Friday. And that is the Minnesota Vikings versus the New Orleans Saints.
Yep.
What you got before we get right into the starts and sits?
All right, guys, click that subscribe button and click that bell as well. That way you're notified every time we upload this podcast. And if you got any questions about waiver wire additions, guys, you might be considering starting or sitting, all that sort of stuff, all that good finals, lineup tweaking, go ahead and hit us up with a question down below in the comments. We're always asking. That's right. So it's championship week. If you've made it this far, you got an extra present. You get Christmas football. That's right. It's awesome. Here we go. Let's get through the rest of this. Let's dive in headfirst into the shallow end and get going on these matchups. On this first matchup here, the Christmas matchup.
Yep.
We've got Minnesota at New Orleans. I'll take Minnesota here. Kirk Cousins, I'm saying he's a start in Superflex and 2 QB leagues. He's just not been accurate down the stretch. So he's just not reliable. There's not much you can do about that. It's been really frustrating. If you've got him, he's kind of fallen apart. He was doing okay during the middle part of the season, and he's just really just fallen apart. The next guy I've got is Dalvin Cook. Of course, you're going to start the man against the defense that just allowed the Kansas City Chiefs to get 179 rushing yards and 411 total yards.
Is that good?
Is that a high score? Dalvin Cook should be a locked and loaded RB1 this week. I think that the Saints have a few problems. Now, they did lose a few players on defense, so keep an eye on what's going on with the injuries on the Saints defense. They lost somebody in their run defense right up the middle during the game. It looked like a lower body injury. He could be out an extended period of time. I can't remember exactly who it was. Then they also lost Cam Jordan during the game. He got ejected for punching somebody. Like you do, trying to punch somebody, wearing a helmet, not you, the other guy, the guy you're punching, he's wearing a helmet and you try to punch him in the face.
Is that a bad idea? I mean, 2020.
Yeah. I mean, 2020, in lots of things. Right. Dalvin Cook, roll with him. Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, you're not sitting either one of them.
No.
Thielen came back a little bit. They both were
he had a touchdown, but he only had 13 yards. So it's Justin Jefferson is kind of looking more of the guy taking over the mantle on that team.
He is really. And I mean, it's kind of odd. I think that Thielen is still quite capable. I see no reason why he shouldn't be the wide receiver one. He's just not getting the opportunity. It's something about the differences in the routes that they're running or the confidence that Cousins has in the throws that he's making or something. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I don't think he has a whole lot of time back there. I think that's part of the problem. They're not pass blocking very well.
No, they're looking at Justin Jefferson in between the 20s, and then once they get down to the red zone, they're looking Thielen's way. Yeah. So Jefferson's the one who's racking up the catches and the yards. It's Thielen's the one who's catching goal line touchdowns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm saying run with Irv Smith, especially if Kyle Rudolph's out. And so that's the question. Is he healthy? If he's not, I mean, it's a short week. So if he's not a go, then Irv Smith is another guy you can run with. The Saints are not a great defense. They're not a terrible defense, but they have lately been exposed quite a bit. And I think that the Chiefs are a very different team from the Vikings in their style or capabilities or talents. But I think that talent beats the Saints defense. So I think that guys like Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, and Irv Smith have real skill sets that are talents that the Saints aren't going to be able to account for entirely. So I would roll with all those guys, including Thielen.
Yeah.
So what do you have on the Saints?
Drew Brees, 2 QB or Superflex starts, just kind of like your Kirk Cousins ones. Quick little note, you want to actually put them into your starting lineups, and you don't want to put them into your Superflex because this is the first game of this week. So definitely do that.
Yeah, save your flexibility for later in the week if injuries happen, that kind of thing.
Just blew my mind.
Wow.
Whoa. So you're gonna super flex or 2 QB even against this defense. So you still don't understand how this guy is playing right now. I don't know how he has any ribs left, or
he doesn't. He doesn't.
They're
just
all gone.
Yeah. Well, from his shoulder pads, I think they just have a metal rod that hooks into the hip girdle that's in his pants.
The shoulder pads
holds him upright.
All right. For running back Alvin Kamara, you're going to start your studs. I expect his touches to increase, especially targets and catches, with another week back of Drew Brees. A lot of Alvin Kamara, people that have him, they're thinking that Drew Brees is back because he was very much getting a little work compared to what he was before. So Taysom Hill was really hurting Kamara's value there. And then wide receiver, I guess Emmanuel Sanders, if you're desperate at wide receiver, but he's like a low ceiling wide receiver 3. So you're hoping that you have somebody else out there that you can put in there, because once again, you don't want to put him in your flex, but he is acting as the wide receiver 1 on this team. He had 5 targets, 4 catches, 76 yards last week, but you're looking for probably a similar stat line. You're just hoping he gets into the end zone on this one.
Yeah. I hope that if you're in your finals that you have a better direction to go there. I mean, Michael Thomas is obviously out. You may not have made it in the finals if you had him.
Right.
And then they lost. I want to say Traquan Smith got hurt during the game as well. Yep. So I don't know what
there was a little Jordan Humphrey sighting.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. If you bought into the New Orleans offense this year, you're hurting all the way, the whole way. Like there was just no piece worth having in that offense for any consistent period of time, other than maybe Latavius Murray as a flex. Like if you had him as like he's like my 4th running back, I can use him here or there. If you had him when Taysom Hill was around, man, Latavius was catching in PPR. He was worth.
Yeah, if you started him at the right times, it was good value for you.
Yeah, but that was about the only thing. I mean, obviously Alvin Kamara was solid through the first half of the season,
right?
And was putting up numbers at great clips. Like he was PPR RB1, for a long time. So I mean, the injury to Drew Brees was a big thing. I didn't understand entirely why everybody was so like crazy, like Alvin Kamara to the moon when they announced that Drew Brees was coming back and going to start. I was just like, they're still playing against Kansas City's defense, right?
Right.
Like that didn't change. They're like, oh, we get Drew Brees, now we got to play a different team. It's like, no, that defense is pretty good. Like, what are you doing? I mean, it's a good start, but let's not crown them. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for our Christmas Day game, the Friday Night Football. And we're going to hit you guys up with starters, streamers, and fades next, as well as the matchups. So the first round of matchups are going to drop on Christmas Day, and then the second round should drop after that. And that's going to do it for Week 16 then. And hopefully we can get you guys into the final. Well, you're in the finals, then that's great. Hopefully we can get you that championship. We're hoping to hear about some upside championships, guys. Make sure you hit us up with some questions down below. I will make sure to throw the waiver wire episode on the screen, as well as hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified every time we upload the podcast. We're going to be here all off season. We're one of the few podcasts that actually does 5 episodes a week, so we're here to help out. Off season, we'll probably do a few less than that, but we'll still keep up the pace. We'll see you guys next time. Hopefully we can help you. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Cousin Eddie says thank you.